is that there is a person in your heart, no matter whether he still cares about you in his heart. First, calm your inner self. It's raining. The first intuition of the word should not love is poverty. Choose the word that resonates the most, and moreover, double-clicking the doe strengthens the link between you and the doe, and the prediction results will be more accurate. This test is mainly analyzed from a female perspective. Both men and women can use it. The end of a scene is a big movement test. You don't have to force yourself to match your situation. You can use it as a reference. If it's too far apart, just ignore it. Everyone has chosen? First of all, let's see the babies who chose the first group of cards. The person in your heart who you shouldn't love, does he still care about you? Thank you. What you see is that he might be someone whose inner and outer appearance. People who are not consistent are indifferent when they get along. They are cruel to you, or you may even have a period of disconnection. But he is struggling inside, in a state of indecision and difficulty in making choices, so he doesn't know what is the right way for him to choose. In fact, this shows that he hasn't let go of you in his heart. Thinking about whether to move forward or backward. Of course, go away. You can actually see it. This card shows that the other party must have this kind of feelings for you. There is love, although he has feelings for you in his heart, but want to take action but don't know how to choose. So the main reason for your inconsistency leads to your breakup may be one of you. The emergence of a new emotion or a three-person relationship. If there is a situation, you can give me feedback in the comments. If it's the other party, it shows that the development of his new feelings was not smooth initially. His heart is lonely now, lonely. He finds any relationship around him boring. The new emotions he generated also have thoughts of parting. This is actually suggesting that he's not left your relationship after breaking up with you, so he cannot develop well with the new object. He's not very mature inside because of his age. It's lighter, or rather, it's more about the mental aspect. He's trying to find others while he's with you. Being with the fact feels like Poseidon, but it seems to be not as good as you after getting along. This kind of tangled psychological state appears, of course, this is just a part of people appearing this kind. Everyone freely chooses and corresponds. Don't forcefully insert. Don't fantasize by yourself. Actually, it also means that the other person hasn't let go of you in his heart. Why do I say he has cheated before and had sexual feelings? Because this card really shows that the other party has some concealment from you in the past. Maybe you guessed it, but you didn't catch the actual evidence. That is, he may never admit it. He loves you deep down, but he can't focus on you alone. It could be his curiosity, or it's just his nature. Lack of self-control, easily tempted, especially by the female side or one side taking the initiative, she might also be easily tempted. She is now in a state of regret. So no matter whether he has other people around him now, he wants to return to you inside. He wants to reconcile with you. Just now, he might not take any action because he's unsure how to handle the feelings around him. Of course, when one is young or mentally immature, they will be curious about new things. This kind of curiosity is too much. He may still not know what he wants, so it's tiring and hard to get along with him. Although you still have a good chance of recombination, it is not the time to make decisions. If your whole person is in a particularly bad state at this stage, and it is not clear whether to continue or give up, you can come to Ayu for one-on-one direction analysis to help everyone make the most correct and rational decision. When you're unsure what to do, my advice is to focus on yourself first. Try meditating or other activities. Go for a walk and chat with friends. Don't always be alone. Give yourself a space to empty your thoughts. Don't make decisions too quickly or too anxiously. Although you are proactive, your chances of reconciliation will increase, but it is recommended not to take the initiative at this stage. Even if he asks for a reunion at this time, don't respond too quickly. Observe more. When you are calm enough, the answer that persists in your heart is your answer. Trust your own judgment deep down. That is the best choice. Blessings to everyone that you may find your own happiness soon. Look at the second card you picked.
In the heart, except for
the
the
person
song.
I should love, has he lost face? In fact, we complement each other in this relationship. There's a lot of passion. The previous interaction should be good, but there are complex emotional relationships here. There may be a third party involved, and a small number of people may have one party still in other emotions. Or in the state of extramarital affairs. It's this state that has been entangled for a long time. Speaking from an emotional level, the feelings for you should be a little more sincere, but some conservatism towards the other party, so when making choices, you might be indecisive and unable to make a decision. In his heart, he actually thinks that you two are a good match. I believe he might have communicated with you in the past. In the process of communication, there are often hints like this saying that you never encountered such between you. Understand what he likes, and then you'll feel happy being together. This is something often said in the past. Of course he must love you from his heart, no matter what you have experienced before. If you ask him whether he loved you in his heart, he definitely loved you, but there are too many things involved in your relationship. In a short time, it's hard for him to give you the results you want. Under this kind of pressure, you would want that he has an evasion mentality, but it doesn't mean he's let you go. Your story isn't over. The development will continue. There's a new status emerging. Whether it's a working relationship or some other form of collaboration, there will certainly be a new beginning in the future. However, it feels the new level might just be. Without such substantial progress, a temporary separation may lead to a chance for reunion in the future. If the separation time is still relatively short, if it has been a long time since the separation, then the other party might actually gradually fade away from your relationship and may have gradually made such a choice in the heart. No matter what the situation is, he might give up other emotions. If it's a short time, he would shift to your side and wants to be with you for a deeper development. But for him, dealing with these things is really stressful and requires some time and space. So if you're a hot-tempered person, you need to control your emotions at this time and not put too much pressure on him. The more it rises, the better. The worse it gets, learn to see things from his perspective. It's painful for him to make such a choice. If you're feeling particularly terrible at this stage and can't let go and don't know how to heal, you can seek one-on-one analysis with Ayue. So during the most secretive period, you can see the direction clearly. In times of sadness, learning to let go and comfort yourself is essential for a harmonious relationship and seizing the future. You don't need to worry about how he chooses. Just harmonize your relationship. When he doesn't know how to choose, he can make the decision to come closer to you. So at this stage, there's no need to be too passive. Show your passion, let the other person feel your love, not your control over them. The more you want to control him, the more detrimental it may be for your relationship and for you. Letting go of your control will make things better, more conducive to your reunion. For those who selected this deck of cards, in the end, Aye wishes everyone to soon find their own happiness. Okay, first, let's look at the third group of cards. The one who shouldn't be loved is living in the hearts of these darlings. Is he still thinking about you, missing you? This is for the darlings who chose this group of cards. Actually, I feel that he must have loved you. It's just that now he might be drifting away, leaving his heart slowly letting go of you. Perhaps you two had some emotional foundation before. Even some people might have this kind of engagement, but in the end, when you part, the emotions between you two might have been—
How to say yeah?
Thank you. Many things. Or others have tried to make improvements, but the situation has not improved. He gradually gave up. The obstacle is that the other party is not a very assertive person. What you say to them is not that important. Instead, what others say and suggest to them is more profound. For example, when you interacted with them in the past, you did not take care of the interpersonal relationships around him with heart. Then some people who have opinions about you may talk bad about you, then he might believe it. There's also a situation where you both didn't get to know each other's friends. You lack this kind of heart-touching courage, more willing to comply with the parents' meaning, so gave up on you. The separation, of course, causes pain for both, which will last for a relatively long period of time. But the other party has slowly come out of this emotion. This pain has slowly grown, which also means that the other party has slowly shown a new direction of development. There's a chance that new feelings have already developed, so his love energy for you is not much anymore. The chance of getting back together in the future development is relatively low. So, the message of this card is to tell you to learn to let go of past emotions. We always encounter some on the road to feelings. Let each other become more mature. The issues between you may have slowly ended. Your encounter with him can give you a lot. Put these experiences into future relationships. Learn to recognize your shortcomings from past relationships, and you can most likely avoid the same problems in future emotional paths. At this stage, it may still be that your relationship may need to be temporarily put down. If you still can't let go, you can come to Ayue for one-on-one analysis to help everyone see the direction clearly during the most confused period. Finally, Ayue wishes everyone can harvest their own happiness soon.